Bugs Bunny in attendance here at the Geico PBA team shootout hosted by Six Flags. We begin the 7th frame. Michael Fagan for Team Bear. Just 2 strikes through 6 frames for their side. Looks to be through the nose, but good enough to drop all 10.
Well, the Team Geico's doing it. Michael Fagan says, hey, let me try to trip the 4-pin. Again, a little Wes Malott-like with that arm swing coming out away from the body so it can tuck up underneath that right shoulder. And a right-hander's best friend, especially when you need a hit. That's the trick for.
There's Mike Wolf. 4 tour titles on his resume. Didn't like it.
Yeah. 1-2-6-10 washout.
It's a lonely walk coming back to the bench when you leave the washout.
Yeah, it sure is when you got 4 others relying on you.
It's like going back to the team on the Family Feud when you give a really bonehead answer and your brother and your mom and dad are just looking at you like, what are you thinking? That's what you gave us to work with?
You are just one big bottle of crazy sauce, aren't you? Nice.
Great pickup. Now it's a fun walk back to the bench.
Always thinking. A couple of frames there. Not me. I didn't want any part of that spare.
The lead at 6 for Team Geico. Bill O'Neill. 2nd twice last season. 3rd 3 times. Slams them all down. Back-to-back jacks for Team Bear. And after some early struggles, Team Bear seems to be figuring out that left lane. That's more than just bowling going on here at Six Flags. Chris Barnes, last season's Player of the Year, took a little safari today, Randy.
Nice.
Chris Barnes and Wes Malott made time to take their families to the wild safari here at Six Flags Great Adventure.
What am I doing here? He's coming all the way in.
This 350-acre wildlife preserve is the largest drive-through safari outside of Africa. And it's home to over 1,200 animals, including 52 different species.
That big one right there.
Want to touch? These are okay.
Elephants and rhinos.
My nickname's Rhino. My nickname's Rhino.
Oh, spooked.
This 4.5-mile trail offers hands-on experience, conservation expertise, and many close-up encounters with your family's favorite creatures.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So, Chris, what was the highlight of the expedition the other day?
Well, I did have a giraffe eat a piece of vegetable out of my mouth, which was somewhat highlight, half disgusting. But watching the boys with the bull elephant Rip, that was pretty cool. That thing was huge.
Rip is 41 years old. Do you know what that is in human years?
Not a clue.
All right, I don't either. I'm just curious.
Don't look at me.
We can let you shoot now, by the way.
We good?
We're good.
So
sit down
Chris
now?
Barnes, the captain for Geico, down 4 as he closes out the 8th frame. And we are closing in on that endless 10th frame, special feature, something you saw at the first 2 years of the Six Flags bowling events.
More than 7.
Barnes had an open frame in the 3rd.
It's amazing what you get for $20 one day. $20, he's willing to knock you in the head.
The captain of Team Bear, Tommy Jones, talking some smack at his
A little bit scared right now.
captain counterpart.
Tommy's on the bench, but he says, hey, I got to take this opportunity to chime in.
Got to contribute when you can and how you can.
With the endless 10th frame, though, Rob, no matter what the score
This is what
going
DJ
in,
feels like when he looks at a spare.
no team is shut out.
Team striking on the fill ball in that 10th frame. The game will essentially continue for that team until a strike is no longer bowled. That's why it's so important to have your anchor man, the guy who's in the 5/10 slot, be one of your strongest. Here's Sean Rash as we begin the foundation frame 9th. 3 in a row for Team Bear.
lot of power in that hand by Sean Rash. He just gets up, moves into the middle part of the lane where all that soup is, and he just busts on that bowling ball at the bottom of the swing.
Down 15, Mika Koivu-Niemi for Team Geico.
Mika, yeah, very good.
6th strike through 9 frames for Team Geico. Now we go to the 10th, and
you're in the endless 10th frame.
Big surprise there.
Come on.
Two-handed bowler from Australia. Won 1 event last season in West Babylon, New York. His first PBA title.
Oh, goodness.
Oh! Scrappy!
For my next trick, I'm going to pull a rabbit out of somewhere.
Now this could have been 5 through the middle easy. With all that power, you know how hard that bowling ball is going to hit.
It's the exact same ball, actually.
Don't leave home without
It has a good memory.
So 4 in a row for Team Bear. Belmonte has to strike the next 2 shots to activate the endless 10th frame.
Oh, goodness.
There will be no endless 10th for Team Bear.
Get 2.
We need 2 here. Come on. Sorry, boys.
Come on, get 2.
And they may have the lead, but the advantage is shifting to Team Geico. Wes Malott waiting in the wings to bowl in the 10th, your reigning player of the year. But here is Belmonte trying to clean up this mess.
That puts their team right at 231. So they must strike on the fill shot. Wes Malott has to strike on the fill shot to give his team an opportunity
Be careful, that humidity does get on the left
to win this match.
First time he's ever won PBA Player of the Year honors. What an awesome campaign he had last season. Here is Malott in the 10th.
Go.
No.
That's all right. Spare strike on the fill.
True.
They can still win this.
You get so caught up with the endless 10th frame, you think everything has to be a strike, and you're right. It's almost advantageous at some point to not strike on that first shot.
He has to spare this first, right?
So he must convert this, though. That much we are sure of.
Never a doubt. No, you guys weren't worried at all. All right, ball doesn't hit the same place you're looking very often, does it?
All right, Captain Chris Barnes, do you say anything to the reigning player of the year, or you just back off?
I'm not saying a word about the spare attention.
I would say, based on history here, he's all good. It's a good shot there. He moved 1 on that shot.
So I guess I'm down.
Yeah, and his heart rate's almost down from that 10 pin. So.
Must strike here to get the endless 10th frame in play and to try and get Team Geico the victory. There we go.
All right, guys.
They need 3 more to win this now.
Come on.
1 more will get him to 220, another to 230, and then that 3rd one will get him the win. So we go back to the top of the order, if you will. Brad Angelo from Lockport, New York. First of 3 must-strike situations right now for Team Geico, if it even goes that long.
Done. Team Bear wins their first match.
That's right. Team Bear takes it by 21 pins, and when we return, we'll hear from the victorious Jason Belmonte.